So here's our pretty darn cute vacation rental that we're staying in St. Augustine for a couple days for New Year's. Since we own multiple vacation rentals, wanted to take the opportunity, go through the property and tell you all of the things that we like and don't like about it, things that they did really good, other things that they could have done better for anyone who has vacation rentals or is thinking about buying vacation rentals, okay? All right. So first off, this property was only built a year ago, and you can tell they really did a good job. It's only 1,200 square feet. It feels like a hell of a lot more than that. From a design standpoint, they did a great job, kind of the mixture of stucco, siding, natural wood. There's board and batten on the sides. It's modern, but it's not so modern that it's cold and robotic. There's a ton of windows in this place. It actually reminds me of staying in a place in like Sweden or something like that. Ceilings are 10 feet tall, which makes a huge difference. This place was absolutely built specifically to be an Airbnb. It doesn't make any sense for a house. There's no garage. There's not a lot of storage space. It doesn't really matter. We stayed here last night, so it doesn't come with half-eaten Cinnabons. Here's one issue though, is that, and this is a big pet peeve of my wife Michelle's, is there's almost no knives, and the knives are in very poor condition already. One of the main reasons that a person gets an Airbnb is because there's a kitchen and you can cook. And on a regular basis, you can tell when an Airbnb is put together by someone who doesn't cook because the kitchen isn't that nice in terms of functionality. There's no cutting board, there aren't enough knives, there's no storage containers for leftovers. That's not good. What there is a tremendous amount of natural lighting. It comes with a cute girl with shiny pants on. Tons of natural light. Almost none of the windows open, but it doesn't matter because it looks gorgeous. We live in Florida. People do not open the windows a lot. What's important is all of the natural lighting. It's Emma, you can do whatever you want, girl. Really good use of space. There is powder room. Hopefully my son is not in here. Underneath the stairs. In general, this place has been put together really well. These floors are polished concrete, which is perfect for vacation rental because it's basically impenetrable. Downstairs you have 10-foot ceilings. Upstairs it goes from 10 to 13. Laundry, child. So these guys really did the best that they could with a very small lot. But downstairs everything's paved, so maintenance is going to be minimal. The water isn't too far away. I would have definitely put some landscaping as a barrier so that when you're down there you have a little bit more privacy. But that's small difference. Wife. The bedrooms are very clean. Tons of pillows, extra pillows. Super clean design. Here's actually a pet peeve of mine and something that someone's not thinking with. They put this toilet paper holder because it looks cute, but it only is supported on one side. People are going to wreck your places in an Airbnb, and the fact that they put those with just on one side for the TP holder shows that they didn't realize how much damage this place is going to take. Full length mirror. This is a big problem. Sometimes people forget to put a full-length mirror. Every vacation rental must have full-length mirror. The closets are small, but that's totally fine. If you're buying a property for a vacation rental and it doesn't have good closet space, that's actually okay, because people are not going to use it the way they would in their house. Another small child. Tons of windows everywhere. The view at this place is not great, but we don't really care because we are only here for a couple of days. We're not going to spend a lot of time inside, so it doesn't really matter to us. But I don't know if you can see, that's 13, 14, 15 feet high. Tons of natural light. We rented this on like 5 days notice. So for us, we specifically, because we own vacation rentals, we know that you can get a tremendous deal if you do it at the last moment. So normally this is like $500 a night, and we're getting it for like $250 a night. Pretty girl. Another pretty girl. There are smart things that they have put in, like this is meant for 6 people, this place, but there's not enough room and there's no dining room. So they have this nice counter. They didn't have a lot of space, but they still put in a small heated pool. It's kind of bigger than a jacuzzi, smaller than a pool, but last night it was cold outside. We were still able to get in here. This is what I'm talking about. This is another vacation rental that was obviously built at the exact same time. We need some plants right here. But other than that, it's a great place. And so the final thing I'll say is, when we're done here, because we're in the business, we are going to send them an email and go, hey, by the way, there's no cutting boards. These things are issues. You need more hooks for towels upstairs. The couch is not that comfortable because some of the cushions are getting funky. But we're going to do that in a private email to them. We're not going to do it on a review. People need to understand that if you give anything other than a 5-star review at a vacation rental, you are intentionally basically hurting that business. If if your food wasn't cooked properly at a restaurant, hopefully you would tell management, not go write a bad Yelp review and let them handle it. It's the same thing with an Airbnb. I highly suggest that people not give less than 5-star reviews unless there was actually something wrong and they wouldn't handle it. But as someone who owns Airbnbs, it's a big problem of people who will leave bad reviews, and they could have just contacted us and we totally would have handled it, and we appreciate the criticism, but it really hurts to get bad reviews. So we'll be giving this place a 5-star review, and at the same time then we'll go back and send them an email of some helpful tips. But I hope that was helpful for anyone who is looking at buying vacation rentals or wants to make theirs better.